Hi Virgo, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and their true intentions for you. I'm going to start your reading off with the love oracle messages to look at the situation between you and this person. And then I'm going to jump into the tarot section of your reading and look at their true intentions for you. And I'm going to close your reading off with the hidden truth oracle deck and pull some messages from this person of what they're holding back from telling you. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me the situation between Virgo and the person on their mind. Ooh. Okay. Legal matters. Player card comes out in reverse. Fated meeting. At bottom of the deck is going to be music card. So someone is definitely a charmer and uses poetry and things like that, or just their words to get back in the good graces of the other person. So legal matters, justice, divorce, balance, judgment. A player card coming out in reverse. Charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested, but that being in reverse tells me like not repeating cycles here, and the fated meaning meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. So what I'm getting from this with these cards coming out is that there is something you learn. There's some kind of judgment, final verdict being made here. Some of you, this is actually a divorce and the other person played the other person or something, or thought they could. And, it's like you might have let this person know, if you do this, these are the consequences of your action. But somebody trying to win the other person back here, with like, please and listen to me and I just want you to know, and et cetera, et cetera. But the situation between the two of you does come out as a judgment call being made here, and seeing somebody's true colors, that they're not exactly what you thought they were or they thought they were, and that this was meant to happen to teach a lesson here. Even though sometimes we don't want those kind of lessons, it comes out that way. But let's go ahead and look at this person's true intentions for you. So go ahead and pull some cards here. Avoidance. Okay, so this person is trying to avoid you. You could be dealing with another Virgo. I'm not saying like Virgos avoid people. I'm just saying with the Hermit card coming out is your energy here. But avoidance, them trying not to talk to you, don't want to talk about it, don't want to look at it. Maybe even moving from place to place, not having a place to stay. Oh, look at that. Avoiding you, feeling like everything's fine. Their intentions do change here, okay? Because where they're avoiding you for a while, then they start to think, well, I want to come back. I want to make things work. And I know it's going to be tough and challenging, but I'm going to do it. Also, not reflecting. They're not looking at the things that went wrong, the things that are wrong, and actually working to fix them. So avoiding, doing the inner work for themselves and just needing you as their balance, needing you as their strength here. And the King of Cups, like, I love you. I want you back. Let's go ahead and clarify that Hermit card. And since it comes out in a 50-50 energy, it's like I looked at stuff, but I didn't. Yeah, the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse tells me what they're avoiding looking at is the aggression in the relationship, how things got so out of hand, and whether that's verbal aggression or actually physical aggression, none of it should have happened to begin with. And they're not learning. It's like they want to come back and offer you some kind of gift, or just like, I want to make things right. But the Knight of Swords in reverse is telling me that it's being pushed in that direction of, I want to make things right, but I don't know why I want to make it right. I just want to make it right. And there's relationship drama. They're not looking at the relationship drama and what was not equal and what was not balanced. Rather, they're like, no, I'll just go back and try. It's almost like a little bit like being naive, like, oh, I didn't know you were mad at me for this. I didn't know this was happening between us. I actually thought we could fix this. So they're not looking at the relationship drama. Also, their mind is all over the place, so they can't really focus on one thing at a time to fix it. And that's why they're avoiding you. It feels like their mind is kind of scattered on certain things happening in their life, but they're not trying to work on those things. Let's go ahead and clarify the Temperance card. Yeah, we have the Lovers coming out in reverse, wanting a balance with you, but the thing with the Lovers in reverse is telling me that they have other options here. The Magician is at the bottom of the deck, and waiting, even like waiting. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be more patient, but not really, especially with the Lovers coming out in reverse. This person is not really showing like a commitment, a union with you here. It's more about how they can manipulate in their own way and make you believe whatever they're going to say. You know, what can I master here to make Virgo believe me? Also, if you take this person back, Virgo, that's what they're going to use. Like, oh, okay, I was good at, you know, manipulating Virgo in that way. Like, I mastered how to tell them the right things to get back in their life. And that Lovers in reverse is relationship drama, okay? Not only that, being broken up, but a lack of union and being like having an open relationship. That might be something you're not, you know, willing to have here. And they're not looking at the things that cause the issues between the two of you, or that, you know, it's almost like this person comes back like, but I love you. I didn't love this other person. For those of you that were dealing with someone who portrayed themselves to be a player, but you're like, they played themselves because, you know, this has made me realize I don't want them, or it's made me realize I deserve better. Let's go ahead and clarify the Strength card. I do have heavy Gemini energy coming out as well. So the Strength card is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. They know it's challenging, but wanting to be, they're like, I have to practice being patient, but trying to take it into control of, I want to make this relationship work, but you're leaving them in limbo. The Hangman right here, they definitely have this determination to make things right and to, you know, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, in their mind, they're wanting to make things right, but you might not want that, is what I'm trying to get at, Virgo. And this person's wanting to focus on, let's make this relationship better. Let's work on this relationship. We can do this. And willing to make some sacrifices for you. But how much of that are they going to sacrifice when they're not really reflecting on what caused the issues in the relationship between the two of you? What caused things to get out of control, you two to break up, or this union to separate here? And why are they coming back now to try and fix it? You know, make sure that you ask all those questions, especially when they return. And when they do, they're going to be very all over the place, agitated. I even felt like in your reading, I was like here, there, and I'm like, I'm usually consistent. But you know, this person's energy of them like, yeah, I really want Virgo, but then they'll think about other things, or they'll not really want to look at the shadow self of what happened that caused the breakup or caused this. It's an avoidance of acceptance and accountability, honestly, is how it comes out. So anyways, let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Virgo? Interesting. Okay, Virgo. Now, they could be in denial, but I'm so attracted to you. Comes out in reverse here, okay? So like, no, I'm not attracted to Virgo. It's not about that. But is that really true? Because they're avoiding looking at things and reflecting on things, and you know, maybe that's the truth, and maybe it's more about material, because material things do come out. Or, you know, they're like, I'm not really like attracted to you like that, but they want that physical intimacy with you. I want to feel that way again, or they want you to boost their ego, even if it's not physical intimacy. It's like, well, I just want to talk to you, Virgo, so you can make me feel better. Why would they want to fix things with you then? I will wait for a sign from you. So they're not going to do anything. This person is very like in their ego, like you have to come to me, even though they want to fix things. They're going to avoid it. Like, no, I don't want Virgo, I'm going to avoid them. But then something changes here, right? It's like they can't avoid you forever. They can if they want, whatever. But there's a lesson that they're being taught through this situation, and I hide behind material things. So, this does tell me that this person likes a lavish lifestyle, or they like to have, everything that they could possibly want material wise. And with that, wherever they might be lacking and also sleeping on people's couches or whatever, if they're going through a divorce with you, they don't want to lose those material things. That's why they're trying to fix things. But the attraction is really not there. And wanting to feel that way again is like for the moment, but not giving you the union and fixing things the way that they should. Waiting for a sign from you that you're going to let them into their life, or let them into your life. Also, waiting for a sign from you tells me that they're trying to master the skill of trickery with that magician that came out, and the way that the temperance and that lovers card right here in reverse came out as well. With that magician, there's a lot of trickery, and it's like, who's benefiting who? Is it benefiting, the relationship and situation as a whole, or is it for their own benefit and gain? So just be careful, Virgo. I don't want you to get yourself in a situation where you're feeling stuck again, or questioning why you went back to something where someone wasn't treating you well, because you do deserve love. You deserve to be treated fairly like anybody else. And if you love yourself, and if you're like, well, I'm working on it, at least you're working on it. And, once you are to that point, like, I feel good, I love myself so much, you'll know that that's how you want someone to treat you. You want somebody to treat you the way that you would love you. And if you're like, well, I don't love myself that much, well, it's okay. Work on it. Everything's in progress. We're not perfect. Please don't try and feel perfect, because we're human and we all make mistakes. We're not made perfect, and we should love ourselves through our flaws, faults. But maybe there's some things that you're like working on within you to make yourself feel better as well, like your own personal care and love. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This person really likes to use all the right words, like, you don't understand, it was just so hard, and I do miss you. But I don't see them really saying that at this point. But it's more so if you give them any indication, or you reach out to this person, and they have a sign from you that you want them, then they will like, oh, I didn't know that, Virgo. But they're not going to initiate because their ego is so in the way. They don't want to burst that bubble of theirs, because that's just where they're at right now. And they're not reflecting on things. The Hermit, they're not learning. They're not becoming wiser from fixing the things that went wrong, or, caused, some damage, or caused damage to this relationship here. And is it more about them not wanting to lose money that they're getting, or like having to split assets with you if you're married? And if you're not married, is it that they really want to be with you, or they just like something that you provide them, whether it's the comfort of a friend or listening to them, and, that makes them feel good emotionally, which is not fair to you because you wanted something more? Or is it that they want a physical intimacy, instant gratification for the moment, and still not giving you what you deserve? That's not fair to you. So this is what I have for you, Virgo. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming out. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.